I was homeless for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Slept on the beach out here
Oh.
when I moved out here.
When you moved out here?
Yeah.
Like, did you move out? Like, all right, I'm moving out. I'm going to be
moved
homeless for a
out,
little bit?
and some guys from film school said I could sleep on their couch for a few weeks. Did that. Ruined my welcome.
Gotcha.
And I was like, all right, guys, I'm out of here. So I just parked my car in Malibu and just pitch a tent, sleep during the day.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Nice.
I just found a job.
Okay.
Yeah, so crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Got one hell of a tan.
Oh,
Sleeping on the beach?
Yeah.
Nope.
So you would sleep on the beach, not necessarily the car at that point. Okay.
I didn't have AC in my car.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
So I had to... I needed a breeze.
Might have died. Yeah.
And I didn't want to, like, sleep in my car with the window cracked. Because my brother had told me, he was like, hey, dude, don't roll down your window while you're sleeping, because I just heard about this homeless person who got acid poured, or this person sleeping in their car got acid poured into the window of their car on their face. And I'm like, didn't need to tell me that. It's probably not going to happen. But now I will not sleep in my car.
Yeah, yeah.
So I bought like a $50 tent at Walmart and just kind of chilled in it.
Interesting. How long were you in that situation?
It was a few weeks.
Few weeks?
Yeah. It was fun, though.
Yeah.
Because it was rock bottom for me. Or at least what I thought was rock bottom. And I was like, wow. I remember having the thought, I was like, dang, this ain't as bad as I was making it up in my head to be. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, I said, dang, this is the worst situation I thought could happen to me, and now it's happened. And then for some reason I was like, I've still got two things. I've still got my character, and I still have my work ethic. And those will never be taken away.
Yeah.
But I had to like come down to that level to like really realize how important those two things are. So it was cool.
Interesting. Yeah. And I think it's tough. Like, it's very easy to like just generalize like, oh, the homeless population.
Yeah.
And then I feel like everyone gets an image of like, like the time that they got hassled, or for some reason it's a very like scary image for a lot of people. When you hear like, oh, like the homeless population, and it's just kind of like, but it's tough because there's so many different, like you don't know why this person is in this situation or what led them to that, of like, like your
mental health, man.
Mental health is
so crazy, man.
Especially in the U.S. I'm not positive how it's perceived or like what the countries are doing about it in other places, but I feel like in the U.S. that there's just not a lot of like direction for how to help people. And so then it just kind of becomes this thing that everyone just kind of like, oh yeah, let's just brush that off to the side.
Yeah, especially out here, man.
Yeah, especially out here. Well, and like
it took me a while to realize that, or to be okay with just kind of like walking past homeless people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not feeling like so much guilt. That like these people are sleeping outside, you know? But I didn't see a lot of that growing up. You probably didn't either in Colorado.
No, not in Colorado. Harrisburg was where I got the main. And in Colorado, I remember if I saw someone who was homeless or was like had a sign on the street, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go give them something. Whether like, oh, I've got an extra food here, give you that. Or like, I've got a couple dollars, I'll give them that. And so then when I moved to Harrisburg, I still had that in me a little bit. And then I kind of realized like, oh, wait a minute. Like,
I'm getting scammed.
Yeah. Like, then I kind of realized like, oh no, because initially like growing up, I thought like, oh man, this person really fell in hard times. They really got like dealt a bad deck. And then when I moved to Harrisburg, I kind of realized like, oh, wait a minute. Like some people are really trying to cheat the system in a way here.
Not every case is the same.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, I like, it is a very like big problem that the U.S. has, but I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. I feel like clearly higher ups don't know how to fix it either, because nothing's really being done. It just feels like the biggest thing that keeps getting done is like, oh, how can we relocate it so it's not in our vision here of like, oh, if I don't see it, it's not happening type.
Maybe that space shuttle will help.
Maybe, yeah.
That's where we put them all. Subconsciously, you were homeless. Maybe in the nightmare, it's like, oh, dang it, I'm homeless.
Oh, man, yeah.
This is where they're putting me? I got to get off this rock.